morning, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another simple day in the life. So it's currently 10:20. Had meetings this morning and then I have two more, but today I am going to Target and Hobby Lobby because I am going to pick up a Christmas tree for my son's room. I put one in my daughter's room and my son just turned 15, so I figured he was kind of like too cool for like a Christmas tree in his room. But I was like, hey, can I put a Christmas tree in your room? I'll make it boyish and whatnot. So he gave me the green light. So I had found some ornaments at Target that I thought would be perfect for his room. And then not just that, I am filming for my cleaning channel tomorrow and I'm already going to start putting up a little bit of Christmas decor. I'm going to take it little by little. A lot of the neighbors in the neighborhood already put up their Christmas lights. So I felt like it wasn't too early to go ahead and start decorating. And then I also need to do a try on haul sometime today for my video this weekend as well. And so we have a little bit of a busy day, so I kind of wanted to bring you guys along with me. Okay, so we're finally heading on over to, I kind of just wanted to run into Hobby Lobby and grab what I needed. Actually, now that I think about it, I need to go up in the attic and make sure I get the exact same Christmas tree. But anyways, I wanted to go to Hobby Lobby and just kind of knock everything out there. But the ornaments that I want are at Target, and I also need to grab a few things from there. I have really bad cramps today, so honestly, I didn't want to leave the house. I kind of just wanted to curl up in a ball on the couch, but I really need to get these things done. I was going to do my hair, but I was like, I really didn't feel like it, so I didn't do my hair, but I at least threw on some mascara. So we have my son's football game this evening. This is the last one of the season. Yeah, so we'll be there this evening. And then I don't know why I thought there was something else we needed to do. I really do need to get some more studying done. I think I have my exam on Monday and I really want to be well prepared. I struggle to put in studying time just because I absolutely love reading on my free time. So anytime I get a little bit of free time, I have my head stuck in a book. But I really need to swap some reading time for some studying time, so I may do that today. But yeah, let's go ahead and head on out. I'm gonna run up into the attic really quick and take a picture of the Christmas tree. That way I make sure I get the right one, and then we will be on our way. So we just got home. However, it's almost time to go grab my daughter, so I'm just going to unload the bags and run them inside. I was pretty bummed out at Target because I ran inside to use the restroom and I was wearing a Kendra Scott ring and it went down the toilet. And not just that, it was a motion censored toilet, so before I even had a chance to like figure out how to get it out, it flushed down. So I was pretty upset about that. But let's go ahead and unload everything. The next morning, yesterday, like while we were at the football game, I had like this extreme like migraine that would just not go away, so I wasn't feeling good, so I didn't get to wrap up the vlog. So I wanted to go through my October wrap up and my November TBR. Then I also need to do a try on haul for Halara, but I need to do that for my cleaning channel. So at some point today, I need to try on all the pieces. I actually tried on all of the pieces already. I just didn't film it. I was really excited to get those pieces, so I tried them on and I absolutely loved every single piece. So if you guys are interested in Halara and getting some workout clothes, some leggings, be sure to check them out because I will also have a discount code for them. So I'll leave that video link down below in case you guys would like to check it out. But yeah, after I get some filming done, I'm going to go ahead and do my October wrap up and then my November TBR. But yeah, let's go ahead and try to get everything knocked out. Hey you guys, so it is actually a few days later. So today I'm going to go ahead and film my October wrap up and November TBR. Right now we're actually heading to a couple of the same stores that I brought you guys along with me. So we're going to head on over to Hobby Lobby because tomorrow for my cleaning channel I'm going to decorate the main areas of the house for Christmas. Last week I put up the little Christmas trees in the kids' rooms and I decorated their rooms for Christmas. But I need to grab a few last minute things. So I'm on the hunt for a couple of things at Hobby Lobby and at Marshall's. And then I also need to stop by my husband's shop to do a little bit of paperwork. And then after that, I'm going to come back home and then I'll go ahead and discuss my October wrap up and my November TBR. But let's go ahead and head on over to Hobby Lobby. So I didn't take you guys inside with me because I just realized the other day or last week when I vlogged, I also took you guys with me to Hobby Lobby. I went into Hobby Lobby, I just ran into Marshall's, I ran into Kirkland's, and so now I'm going to head over to my husband's shop, and then by then it'll almost be time to go grab my daughter. So let's go ahead and get going. Okay, so we're finally settled here at home. I just finished dinner, so I wanted to go ahead and share my October wrap up with you guys. I had a really good reading month, and I think I've mentioned before that I absolutely love mystery thriller books. I feel like I fly through them so quickly. So October was definitely a good reading month. One of the books that I started reading as soon as it was released was Hopeless, which is the 5th book in the Chestnut Spring series. If you haven't read any of these books, I highly recommend them. I've read every single book on my Kindle and I really want the physical books. However, I'm waiting until I can get all of the same covers because in the old covers, I can't find Flawless anywhere. And then now they came out with some new covers, so I'm waiting, but I'm going to order them because I loved every single book in this series. And Hopeless revolves around Bo Eaton. I just love like all of the female characters in these stories. I love how there is like no drama. The girls I absolutely love, and of course the Eaton brothers, but I think Theo's and Winter's story is still my absolute favorite. So Bo is one of the Eaton brothers and Bailey is kind of the outcast of the town because of her family. And this has a fake dating, fake engagement trope as well as an age gap, and I just absolutely love this one. It made me so happy that I loved every single book in this series. So one of the ones that I had to read as soon as it came out, I actually think I was in the middle of another book and I jumped straight into this one. So if you haven't read any of the books, I highly recommend this series. Another one that I read in October is The Only One Left by Riley Sager. I rated this one a 5 stars. There's times that I find that in suspense mystery thriller books, I feel like sometimes it can kind of get dragged out kind of in the middle, so it kind of, I don't know, goes by a little slow, but every single chapter left you wanting to read the next chapter. But this one was really good. I had high expectations for this one and it met every single expectation. The twist that is in this book, I definitely did not see coming whatsoever. So this one is about Lenora Hope, and basically she's accused of murdering her entire family, although there was never enough like evidence or proof to actually convict her. So she is stuck living in the same house that her family was murdered in, but she cannot speak, she can't move. So then like a nurse aide comes to help take care of her. It's just so good. If you're looking for a good mystery thriller book, definitely pick this one up. So this one is The Cellar. I noticed that in her other 2 books, she actually leaves you with like these big cliffhangers, and apparently that's just how she ends her books. However, this one did not have it. When I read the last chapter, I actually reread it because I was like, wait a minute, maybe I missed the cliffhanger, but this one was just really good. Basically, it's a girl that gets kidnapped and finds herself in a cellar with a few other girls, and the kidnapper is just kind of like psycho in my opinion. But this one was really good, interesting, very quick paced. So this one is Local Women Missing, and it revolves around a few women who go missing, and basically one of the missing girls is found. I love whenever the books are based on different points of view, so we get to kind of see the story from every character. So I think there's about maybe about 3 to 4 different characters that we read their point of view from. So this one was really interesting. I enjoyed it, and like I said, I almost guessed the ending, but then I second guessed it and then I didn't guess it. So this one is definitely another recommendation if you are into mystery thriller books. So another author that I feel I've mentioned quite a bit on my channel is Lisa Jewell. I've read Then She Was Gone by her, and I absolutely loved every single piece of that book. I thought it had such a good storyline, such good twists in it. And so I got really excited to read like more of her books. So the one that I picked up was The Night She Disappeared. And this one was pretty good. There was a little twist that I really did not see coming. This one revolves around a couple that goes missing. And basically it takes you like in the past and then kind of like in the present. And I really like that because I like the story buildup. I like to get a glimpse of, I guess, like the before they went missing or what led up to them missing. And then I also like to see the present, like where the case is currently standing. So definitely a good read. And then another one that I read was The Naturals. This one was really good. This one gave me a lot of Criminal Minds vibes. And back then, I used to watch Criminal Minds literally like all day. There was like a channel that played like episode after episode after episode, and I really liked it. It was a fun, interesting read. There's like 5 teenagers that all have like special gifts or special abilities that help the FBI solve some cases. I also have the other books in the series, so I'm pretty excited to read them. I had seen some reviews that a lot of people didn't like it because it was a lot like Criminal Minds, but if you like Criminal Minds, you'll definitely love these little reads. But this one was also more on the YA side, which again, I don't mind. I actually find that I like a lot of YA reads. I feel like I never want to kind of like elaborate too much on these books because I don't want to spoil it for anybody. So the next one is A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. I saw that there are other books in the series, but I kind of wanted to just read part 1 and see how I felt. And this one was actually, it was pretty good. I noticed that I kind of like would come to like some stopping points, but I wanted to continue reading because I wanted to know like who it was. So this one revolves around Pippa, and basically she has like this assignment for school, and she basically chooses kind of like a cold case. It's actually like a closed case, but technically they never really had like hard concrete evidence of who murdered Andy Bell. It was really interesting. I enjoyed every single bit of it, and I actually thought about picking up the other 2. Again, another YA read, but a fun read. And then the last book that I read in October was The Ex-Hex. This one was a very fun read. If you've seen Disney's Halloween Town, that's the kind of vibes that I got in this book, but more of an adult version. So this one is based off the couple Vivian and Rice, and basically he breaks her heart and she puts like a curse on him, and they think like the curse is basically like a joke, but only to find when he returns about 9 years later that he is in fact cursed, but it's also spread throughout the town. So they have to come together and basically figure out why and how to stop it. So definitely a fun read. But that is all for my October wrap up. I read 8 books for the month of October, which is a really good reading month for me. But like I mentioned, I really need to swap out some reading time for some studying time. So that brings me to November's TBR. But there is one that I have already started, and that is King of Greed. I think I've mentioned King of Pride and King of Wrath on my channel quite a few times, and those are actually like in my favorites pile. So I couldn't wait to read Dominic's and Alessandra's story. And so far I am on chapter 16, and as you can see, I've already tabbed it quite a bit. I flew through King of Pride, and those are just books that I really wish I could reread for the first time, and I wish I could have just enjoyed it a little bit longer. So with that being said, I am taking my time on King of Greed. I'm absolutely loving it. I'm really not a fan of the second chance romance trope. They were actually married, and she ends up separating because he is a major workaholic, and basically, you know, she's kind of put on the back burner, and she's put him first for so long that she kind of lost herself in doing so. And I don't know, I just absolutely love it. I think I love seeing when the male character in the book just tries really hard and doesn't give up. So Dominic is trying his best to get Alessandra back, and I'm loving the jealousy vibes. This is such a good read. Like I said, I'm only on chapter 16, but I'm absolutely loving it. I'm taking my time on it because I really want to just take my time and enjoy it. And then continuing on with Anna Hong, I would really love to wrap up the Twisted series. I have Twisted Hate and Twisted Lies, another book that I was super excited for and had to go grab as soon as it came out is Things We Left Behind. This is the third book in the Knock 'Em Out series, but this one revolves around, I think it's either Lucian and Sloane. And I've been waiting for their book since like part 1. Lucian seems like such an interesting character. He kind of gives off kind of like mafia vibes. And then Sloane is like a librarian, so I just think it's a really cute read. For some reason, they like hate each other. They cannot stand being around each other. But I absolutely love the Knock 'Em Out series. So just to recap, these are the 4 books that I want to get through in November. But that is all for this vlog. I wanted to thank you all so much for voting in my community post last week. I had really wanted to upload that Sunday. However, I didn't get a chance to film this, but I really wanted to thank you all so much. I truly appreciate your help. I truly appreciate you all being here and watching my videos and interacting with me. So until my next video, I will see you all in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.